All right.
Let's go.
All you see on CNN is anti-Trump slogans and white supremacy. But where are those good old conservative values and the faith in God? Lucky there's the orange red pod. Lucky there's two men who positively can do all the things that make us
Not cry?
We are the orange red pod.
Oh, it's so unnecessary. Again.
I like that little one at the end.
Are they gonna geolocate all these losers?
What, all these people standing out in front of you?
Yeah, if they're out there past, like, why we need some law, like legit law and order in this. Like, why do we keep putting up with this stuff?
Well, listen, as long as they're peacefully protesting in front of the Supreme Court,
I'm even tired.
I don't
of
really
that.
give. Yeah, but I don't care. Stand there all day if you want. I mean, if you want to waste your Friday night,
right.
I mean,
Your weekend. Like, where are all these dopes staying?
well, with all due respect,
That's kind of my point earlier. Like, you bring all these people in. Where are they staying? You can't tell me these are all locals to D.C. Where are they staying? Who brought them there? Who's driving them home?
I have something really bad to say, and I'm not going to say it.
All right, then don't.
This is the darkest timeline. Why is it so dark? Because you can't kill your baby.
What a cuck.
How does that even make any sense?
I don't know, whatever.
God. I can't kill my baby, so this is the darkest time ever.
Look at all these guys. Like, dude.
Well,
And
these are the guys who can't get anybody pregnant.
But these are
So
the guys
they go
that are
down
like,
there.
These are the guys that are like, we're going to start a revolution. Okay, bro. All right.
What?
What, are you going to get your floppy dildos out and start beating everybody up with them? Because you don't like big bags of assault weapons?
Wow, were you drinking?
No, but I'm aggravated.
Breaking out the floppy dildos again.
Is that like a drinking moment?
Usually you go to the dildos when you're drinking.
Sorry.
Hey, CT.
Yes.
Can you grab me a beer out of the fridge?
What kind?
The kind you have.
And they're all like,
Is there enough in there?
Yeah. Look at these dopes wearing masks
Got 4.
out
I
here.
just want one.
They got the big portable lights are out.
Can you open it for me too? I struggle with those twist offs.
Oh my god. Fucking,
I'm fat.
you're Mary.
Mary. Thanks, brother. Appreciate you very much. Thank you.
Look,
My second favorite brother-in-law.
Wow, who's the first, Steve?
Yeah. Steve's my favorite.
let's go. Look at Chicago. Let's skateboard, bro.
Let them protest. It's fine. None of those women are getting pregnant anyway, so I don't know what they're concerned about. I mean, really.
I'm fine with them protesting. I'm just saying, like, it's
Just as long as they don't get violent, I'm good with it.
I mean, what a way to end Pride Month.
They deserve.
Clarifying what is a woman.
Yeah. There's. What's that dude doing?
Who?
That dude right there with his funky shorts.
I don't know.
All right. Well, anyway, it's all right. What are you gonna do?
Whatever.
Not much you can do. You want to talk about January 6th, bro?
Yeah, let's on top of Insurrection Friday, let's talk about the
Insurrection Friday.
Let's
Look
talk
at that
about-
sign. Fuck this. Really? That's really going to get people on your side. Fuck you, Clarence. Yeah, there's another good one.
expand the court.
Yeah, pack. That means pack the court.
Yeah.
Dopes. Well, they had to cut because all those nasty signs. But let me ask you a question.
Okay.
You were just reading something about. You think the administration is going to take this sitting down?
What do you mean?
You think they're going to get the DOJ involved and try to?
Oh yeah, I saw. Yeah, I don't know. Well, Merrick Garland, who I don't know if you know, he was over meeting with Zelensky this week.
Yeah.
Like, dude, we don't need you over there in Ukraine telling them we're going to put some efforts into finding war crimes.
Excuse me. We don't need him anywhere.
Well, that too.
If he goes to Ukraine, that's where he belongs.
But it's the most
hang out over there.
Well, he said something like they're going to step in. But all right, well, if you're going to step in, like I just said on the last thing we just talked about, like I thought it was absolute was the Supreme Court. No, I guess there's somebody else that can do something. I don't know what they're going to be able to do anyway.
Well, let me just explain to all these nitwits
Go ahead.
that the Supreme Court decision to overrule Roe v. Wade was just to get it out of the government's hand and turn it over to the people.
Mm-hmm.
Turn it over to the states so that you can vote via your representatives. So we're actually taking it out of the government's hands and putting it into the people's hands.
Mm-hmm.
So quite frankly, the people who want to get abortions still can, and the people who don't.
Yeah, they'll probably have like a special election on a ballot, like check
Right.
here for yes, check here
Right.
for no.
So quite frankly, the battle still will be waged, but at the local level.
Yes.
And the people in their communities and their states can decide whether they want to kill babies or not. Period. And listen, I'm always going to be pro-life, and I don't think killing anybody's a good idea. Criminals, I don't think should be killed. I think they should be locked up for life and given the opportunity to repent.
Okay.
That's my thing. I don't think we should be killing anybody.
All right.
I mean, I can make a case for killing criminals who do horrible things, but I'm not going to get into that now. We're going to talk about January 6th because here's the whole. First of all, they did a poll,
Yeah.
and nobody in America gives a rat's ass about this commission and what happened on January 6th. Most people know it was a hoax.
But it's like you said last week. It's just to keep Trump's name. Oh, he's the bad guy. He's the bad guy. He's
Exactly,
the bad
because
guy.
they want to trump up some charges,
Yeah.
so they can try to get him indicted for something, so that it makes him ineligible to run for president.
Right.
It's really all it's about, because they know when Trump gets in, they're all going to jail
Yeah.
because they're all effing criminals.
Well, that's kind of what they're.
So that's kind of what they're worried about.
That's kind of what they're covering up with the whole Ukraine and bullshit there.
And quite frankly, we need to get rid of these career politicians because they're all in the pockets of someone, some big corporation, or some billionaire somewhere,
Yeah.
and they need to go. These
I mean, ever
these
since
lifers got to go.
we started this, I mean, I've been talking term limits. You know what I mean? Like it should be, or at least age limits. You know what I mean? I don't want to ageist people, but I mean, there's got to be a point to where you're like, dude, you're past your prime. You're out. We need some new, fresh people. Now, I'm not saying the new, fresh people are bright or intelligent because look at AOC. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. She's dope. But if her constituency wants her in there, and they want to live like that,
I don't disagree with you.
go ahead. But we have a constitution, and we have to honor it.
Yeah, but even in there, it wasn't made for people to be lifelong politicians. It was made for, hey, come in, help your state, move along.
Well, that's the Congress. That's the Congress. That's the House.
Well, either or. They both.
The House should have been
They both-
basically what it was
they
the guy
both
who
need-
owned a business or the guy who plowed the field would serve his country as a congressman for 2 years, and they would go back to his business.
Okay.
Because people like that have a direct link to the people.
See you guys.
Bye. Have a direct link to the people in the community. So they know what their community wants. They're part of the community.
Makes sense.
Yeah, and then they go back. Now the Senate could be there a little bit longer. I'm okay with that, but somebody to be there for 50 years, and I don't care about age, because quite frankly, I have a lot of. Listen, I'm 58, so I'm a lot smarter than I was at 38. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
I don't have a problem with older people because I think they got a lot more wisdom. Wisdom comes with age, not inexperience. Not. You can't be 30 and be full of wisdom. Although I guess you could be. Some people are. I mean, I met some really young people that are smart and.
Well, I'm not even saying 30. I just, in general. I mean, you can't have Nancy Pelosi running yet again for her district that she doesn't even live in San Francisco, and she's going to be 81. And like, what is she doing? San Francisco. Oh, her and Maxine Waters, Dianne Feinstein. You know what I mean? Mitch McConnell.
Well, the problem is you're
Sidney,
still going to get
all these people. Been there forever, making millions and millions of dollars.
right, and they should not be allowed to
Look up.
insider trading should not be allowed.
Well, I was just going to say, look up.
Nobody in the Congress or Senate should be allowed to invest in the stock market.
If you're out there, look up Unusual Whales. It's a website.
Unusual whales.
Unusual Whales.
Unusual whales.
It shows all the people in the government that are making money off of everything, and kind of like some of their big deals. So like Crenshaw, listen, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Boebert. I mean, they pre-invasion they were loading up on military stocks because they knew what was coming. They have it. They have an idea.
Who do you? Well, shit, they make the policy.
No, I know, but they're signing the bills to send the shit over, so they know who's
right.
They know who's making the javelins that we're sending over there, and their stock's
right.
gonna bust up. So let me buy $100,000.
I know the big government contracts.
Yeah,
you don't. So it's horrible. But let me ask you a question about Joe Scarborough.
Mm-hmm.
He was a Republican.
Was he?
Back in the day, yeah.
Okay.
Whose pocket do you think he's in? He's in somebody's pocket. Somebody's paying that guy because the show gets no ratings.
It's MS. Well, I guess it's us making fun of him. That's what it is.
All right. Well, here's Mika and Joe talking with some representative, Zoe Lofgren,
Mm-hmm.
Democrat from California, and the California Democrats are really the ones that I want to listen to because they're the most smartest people on the planet.
Well, she lays it out like the second one follows it up, but this one kind of like. They've had all this time, but yet they got to keep pushing it because nobody, like you said, nobody cares. It's not on the forefront of what people are worried about. Like the January 6th thing, we don't care anymore. Not just us, but even their side are like, we're getting hosed out here.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I got bigger problems than to worry about who walked around the Capitol.
No.
Nobody's built up Minneapolis yet from the riots. You know what I mean?
Why did TikTok about just memorializing Ashley Babbitt?
Mm-hmm.
And those libtards?
Well, she deserved it.
Yeah, I gotcha.
She broke it.
I know.
That's horrible.
That's a great picture.
'Cause she's the best. Okay, here we go. Let me pop this up real quick.
Bit of a change in the schedule pertaining to tomorrow's hearing. Do you know anything about when it will be and what's going on?
I think we're just firming up. There's no big deal, but I'll tell you, the putting together the video and the exhibits is an exhausting exercise for our very small, video staff. So we're trying to, we were going to have 1, 2, 3 in 1 week, and it's too much to put it all together. So we're trying to give them a little room to do their technical work is mainly it.
Bit of a change in the schedule pertaining
what the
to.
hell is that? What is it? What is that about?
Well, they've had 17 months to. I think I put a little whatever thing down there, but they had all this time to get this stuff together, and because nobody's paying attention, they got to like drum up some more interest and get. You also had this primetime show that they had produced and put together that nobody watched. And it was on every channel. So, like, you put it on so many channels that it almost watered itself down to where everybody's like, well, I guess I'll watch it here. Yeah, however many people. Like, instead of just putting it on, like, 2 channels, like, you either watching it on this one or this one, it was on, like, 10 channels because they wanted everybody's eyeballs on it. And everybody was like, yeah, I guess I'll just watch Netflix.
Yeah.
Or they were probably watching the Patriot Podcast Network on Roku.
Damn Skippy.
TV.
Damn Skippy. Well,
They just keep kicking the can down the road because it's like, oh, again, the January 6th thing fell apart. Now you're gonna have this distraction of Roe versus Wade for the next couple of weeks.
I hope people see how it's just so one-sided.
Well, that's another thing they were saying. Like even the Republicans that are on it aren't whatever. It's Adam Kinzinger and
They aren't Republicans.
Everybody's favorite guy.
They're rhinoceroses.
They're dinos, as Joy Behar would say. Democrats in name only. But this woman here with Chucky Todd, she kind of explains it too. Like she lays out another thing.
Okay, let's get with her. Cuck Todd.
Brings me to the
Oops. Sorry.
all-important question, Betsy. Does the January 6th hearing break through at all? Is this more proof it does not?
I don't think it does. I've talked to two separate Democratic members of Congress in the last couple of weeks
But you can't say who.
about January 6th. Obviously, can't say who. and both of them have said offhandedly, nobody gives a bleep about January 6th.
Nobody gives a bleep. Okay. Okay, player.
Brings me to the
Yeah, I mean that's just it. Like the Democrats aren't getting the play the spin that they thought they were, and it's not going the way they thought. So they're just gonna be like, all right, well maybe we'll just drop it and forget it.
They're not. They're going to keep ramming it home.
Well, they keep trying, but they're not gonna. I mean, it's like you said, it's not gonna matter because you're not. What are they gonna change? You're not gonna indict anybody because the people that needed to, like the bigger people, the influencers and stuff, like why aren't they brought up? Why aren't they indicted?
Right.
The people that were actually organizing the.
Well, because
I know.
you know why.
No, I know. But it's just another thing for them to listen. They got through to July, and then August they take off for summer session, so they're off. So they just got to get through these
When do they come back?
sometime after Labor Day. It's like the second week. So they really just got to kind of limp along these next 3 weeks.
Well, they got to get ready for the next pandemic because that's going to be the next thing.
Yeah, next week's gonna be a short week because it's the holiday weekend. This will go on until after 4th of July. So it really gives them 3 weeks to figure out what their next spin and the next horrific act of violence is gonna be.
Well, I hope they don't.
No, I hope so too. But that's the problem. They're desperate. They're backed in a corner and they're willing to do whatever it takes now to keep the power and control the system, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, okay. No, I understand. It's too much. It's okay.
New York's in uprising.
All right. Well, I like this.
Where we are right now?
This lady.
Yeah, she really explains a lot. And
Who is she?
I don't know.
All right.
I don't think it says.
We'll listen to her anyway because she's so angry.
Yeah.
Where we are right now?
You know, I'm just going to say this, and if I get bang for it, I don't care. There's a great deal of Americans where it is uncomfortable that they're spending more, but they are not going to go under. You know, you got to stop complaining when there's so many people who literally the inflation rate means they may only have 2 meals instead of 3.
First of all, 2 meals instead of 3 probably wouldn't be a bad thing, but if you're so upset that there's people out there that are only going to have 2 meals instead of 3, what are you telling them to stop complaining for? What are you telling the people who are going to make it through to stop complaining? What are you talking about?
What about the people that only had 2 meals that are now down to one and a half?
Not going to get one. Can't afford gas to go to work.
I mean, I've been seeing it. Look around. I mean, I told you this
People
morning,
walking with gas cans.
Yeah, I mean, they're like stretching the gas out to
I can make it.
Yeah, to the next station or the
We used
next.
to do that when we were like 17.
Yeah, I know. To the next mile. You know what I mean? Like, and it's it's heartbreaking to see, but it's also like I understand it. But she's so quick to dismiss, and just play the rest of it because it's kind of what like throws me off.
Okay.
There are Americans who did extremely well in the last 2 years in the market. You still have your job. And yeah, it's costing you more for gas, but guess what? You're still going to take that holiday, that 4th of July vacation. You could still eat out. So I'm going to need you to calm down and back off, because it feeds into this fear, and then this fear feeds into people making decisions that creates the very thing that they're fearful of.
And nothing like during the pandemic, right? Creating all this fear.
Yeah, and I don't like. What is she? Who's making money the last 2 years on the stock market?
I did.
Huh?
I did.
You did?
Yeah. The problem is I left it in there. Now it's all gone.
But
So
she
yeah,
just,
that's what's happening.
she just
people
acts
don't.
like you
people
can
don't
just go
get gains.
swipe you can just go swipe a card and take that money out. It's not how it works.
No, I mean, I did have some gains.
Yeah. How'd that go?
But they're gone. Not only did I lose my gains, but I lost my initial investments.
Well, she's probably got the insider track, so she was probably cashing out because she's got the insider knowledge. So it probably works for her.
Stop complaining.
Yeah, well, that's listen. This isn't.
I didn't have to complain during the Trump era.
All this stuff isn't one side or the other. It's not my side, your side. It's all of us are hurting. Yeah, some might be hurting less than others.
Yeah.
Some are hurting more than a lot. You know what I mean? Like,
But this is universal.
but if you choose to eat out, then that's on you. You have the money to do it. I don't think the person that's choosing to eat out is the people that are complaining.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well,
it's the people that.
I'm not complaining. I'm just.
No, what I'm saying is,
I just see my country going to shit.
Well, yeah,
There's
and
nothing
it's not,
to do with the gas prices.
No, I mean it's an issue, but it's not the main issue. It's just the cause of a situation. I mean, the gas prices, the food prices, like you know, you're still gonna go out on your 4th of July holiday. Like, all right, yeah, but
I'm not actually. Though. I'm gonna stay home.
well,
Are you going somewhere?
I don't think so.
All right. Well, the Orange Man ain't going nowhere.
Nah,
Maybe
I'll probably be working my dumbass second job to afford my third meal for my family.
You could probably do without it.
Ah, thanks, man.
What?
I understand. It's all right.
It's important.
I know.
You got to stay healthy.
I thought we were supposed to get 5 meals a day.
5?
5 snacks?
No, that's bullshit.
3 meals?
Actually, you're better off if you eat once a day.
Well, I don't eat breakfast.
Okay.
And I don't normally eat lunch.
Okay.
Yeah, but you know, just stop complaining, I guess. I'll get over it. We can get over it.
All right.
We'll just move along and forget everything and just worry about the babies. We'll worry about the children's.
The children's. Well, these people clearly don't care about the children's.
I get. Listen, too. Are these all vaccinated people?
I don't know. Probably.
I mean, they're pretty.
I would venture to say.
They're pretty cluttered together.
Yeah, well, they don't care about pandemics.
Oh, the
Clearly.
pandemic doesn't count for this again. Is that what we're doing?
That's
All right.
That's what they're doing.
Or, like I said, are we geo-tracking all these people's phones when they're done?
Giving everybody the finger.
That's
I mean,
cool.
what? Your anger does you no good. They just walk around with their fingers in the air. That's.
It's that. Well,
Who you helping?
no
Really,
one.
honestly. Well, how you going to sway anybody by yelling "fuck you"?
Well, Dave, I mean, come on.
I mean, you can't. How you going to persuade somebody with? I mean, like that. You got to have an argument to persuade people. It's got to be a persuasive argument.
Well, this is New York, so they'll be fine there. They'll be allowed to do it. I'm sure Jersey, they'll be allowed to do it. Connecticut, probably
There's
be
just
allowed
no
to
good
do it.
reason to kill babies.
Why? I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying these Chicago we saw up there, LA we saw up there. So all these states where they're all upset and up in arms, it's not gonna matter. You're gonna still be able to do what you want.
Yeah, you can still kill your babies.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's so important.
Right. Whatever.
It drives me nuts.
I get it.
All right, let's go.
Let's get out of here.
We're out of here. Okay.
Happy Friday.
Thank you.
Head on a swivel out there, people.
Yeah, stay off the streets. Don't get involved in this nonsense.
Well, just be aware.
Yeah, I know. You're a feminist, and I think that's adorable, but this is grown-up time, and I'm the man.
Right. What is a man?
That's not misogynist.
No.
A man is an adult human.
All right.
Adult male human. Okay. That's it. Let's just go. All right, everybody. We'll catch you on the next episode. Thanks for watching. We appreciate everybody out there. Click the links. Check us out on Patriot. Drinking beer. Catch us on Patriot Podcast Network.
Yeah.
The Orange Men Podcast.
Yes.
Is out.
With a bunch of other phenomenal podcasters.
Phenomenal
that are on there.
podcasters. Yeah, they're all way smarter and better than us. I don't even know why they let us on there.
I don't know.
They're very charitable.
Just for more promotion, I guess.
Is that what it is?
We promote the other people.
Our 3 listeners.
Yeah.
Actually, we have more than that, but it's cool.
Keep sharing with everybody. Thank you.
Okay. Have a great night, and we'll catch you on the next episode.
All right.
Orange Men out.